Is your check engine light on and your car struggling to accelerate, showing error code P00BC? Do not panic, because today we are going to figure out exactly what this means for your mass airflow sensor and how to fix it yourself. This code basically tells you that your car's computer, specifically the powertrain control module, is seeing a signal from the mass airflow sensor, or MAF, that indicates the airflow is significantly lower than what it expects to see at that specific engine speed. Think of the MAF sensor as the nose of your engine. It sits right after your air filter in the intake tube and measures the volume and density of the air being sucked into the engine so the computer can inject the perfect amount of fuel. When this balance is off and the sensor reports low flow, the computer might not inject enough fuel, or it might go into a safety mode. You will likely feel a significant drop in power. Your engine might stumble or stall when you stop at a red light, and you will almost certainly see your miles per gallon drop. In some cases, you might even see black smoke from the tailpipe because the air-fuel mixture is completely wrong. So what causes this low flow reading? The most common culprit is actually quite simple. A dirty air filter or a dirty MAF sensor element is usually the problem. Over thousands of miles, microscopic dust, oil, and pollen coat the tiny sensor wire, insulating it and making it read sluggishly or lower than actual airflow. Another major cause is a vacuum leak in the air intake hose between the sensor and the engine. If air sneaks into the engine through a crack or loose clamp after the sensor never measures it, so it reports low flow while the engine is actually getting plenty of air. To fix this, start with the easy stuff. Pop your hood and check your air filter. If it looks clogged, replace it. Next, buy a can of specific mass airflow sensor cleaner. Do not use brake cleaner or carburetor cleaner, as they can melt the plastic and destroy the sensitive electronics. Remove the sensor from the intake tube, usually held in by 2 screws, and spray the delicate wires inside generously. Let it dry completely before reinstalling. Visually inspect all the plastic intake tubes for cracks, split rubber boots, or loose hose clamps. If you have a digital scanner, watch the live data for the MAF sensor while the engine idles. If the numbers are still way off after cleaning, or if the wiring connector looks melted or frayed, you might need a new sensor. Always go for an original equipment manufacturer part, as aftermarket sensors from the auto parts store are often unreliable for this specific component. If you are not comfortable testing electrical circuits with a multimeter, take it to a professional mechanic, as ignoring this can eventually damage your catalytic converter. Thanks for watching, and drive safe.